Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Ready, Set, Grow show with Deb and Hillary. Welcome again. Sorry.
Yes.
We are making social media easy for you all month this month. All right. And we're taking a different approach during these broadcasts this month, as you will see. And Deb's like scared because
Yeah.
maybe some of you have gone through this. Maybe some of you have experienced this. And as we shared last week, we shared a very interesting, I'll call it a tool. Yes, it's a tool that you can utilize to actually maximize your content creation, your social media content creation. But the thing is, both Deb and I, we know that our website is our hub. All right. Our website is our hub. And Deb, you want to share you're in a challenge. What kind of challenge are you in?
Well, I'm in a blog challenge, and actually loving it because it makes me write blogs. Now, this is a daily blog challenge,
Mm,
and I have completed it once before, and so it really is. It's fun. And if I don't have any ideas on my own to write a blog, the gentleman who is putting it on, so to
mm,
say, gives us some ideas.
yeah,
Just in case we're drawing a blank,
right,
he
exactly.
gives us some ideas. So it's been fun, and it's helped me get better at writing. And I would like to think get better at um, my content in my writing and
Mhm.
everything. So, they say practice makes perfect. So,
Yes.
not
Yeah.
perfect, but I'm getting there.
Exactly. Practice makes perfect. And one of the things is that with blogs, a lot of people they're good at writing blogs. And one of the things that I love about this challenge is that other people besides yourself and maybe your close friends or your close network get to see your blogs. And that is what we're talking about today, and the tool we're going to be sharing with. And Deb is actually going to be doing a walkthrough of how to set this up. Because just like Deb is in a blogging challenge, that means that for the end at the end of this month, whether she has 10 new blogs on her website or 31 new blogs on her website, they're still on her website and they need to get
Mhm.
out to where people are. So what we're
Right.
talking about today, and we're not only talking about it, but we're going to demonstrate to you, is blog syndication. All right. So Deb, let's get into that screen sharing.
All righty.
And I'm basically just going to walk Deb through because I've been using this blog syndication program, and I see it first as that, but then it syndicates out onto your social platforms wherever you want to share your blog.
Okay. Do I click?
So now,
Sorry, I've not shared this way. There we go. There we go.
Mhm.
I'm used to sharing
Right. So then you
on
see us,
a.
and now you can go to your co-schedule tab.
Okay. Okay. Now, before I do that, am I going to be? I'm going to be looking at my co-schedule because, like right now, we're
Yes.
small
Yeah.
and I can't see. I can't see
That's
it.
fine.
So,
You just need to be on
okay.
co-schedule. I'll walk you through, and we'll be talking through it. Right. So,
Okay.
for those of you who don't know, the app that we're looking at here is called coschedule.com. All right. So, you can, and once you get into it, there are different versions, there are different levels that you can get into. There's a forever free. All right. That allows you to only syndicate to two social channels, though. All right. And then there are
Right.
other different levels of your marketing calendar. So, telling you that right off the bat, disclaimer, yes, there is a free version. Like everything else is free, there are limitations. Okay.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
but
And I'll be honest, I'm on free right now because this is actually the first time I've ever used CoSchedule.
yeah,
So, you always want to, unless you really know what you're doing, you can go for the paid or the pro or the premium, whatever they call it.
mhm,
But a lot of times in my case, I'll go in on the free, whatever it is, Canva, CoSchedule, whatever,
mhm,
see how I like it. And then if it works for me, if I like it, then I upgrade. So that's what's nice.
Yes, and that's a great rule of thumb. All right. So when we're talking about syndication, great rule of thumb is whatever tools or services that you're using, if there is a free version, start there. Some software actually they give you like a 14-day free trial.
Right.
Use that 14 days free trial. Okay, use it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what Deb is actually going to be doing, and I'm going to be walking through her, is we're going to actually be connecting CoSchedule to your blog, because what we really want is a system that allows you to be able to constantly share your blog content, because you want people who are hanging out on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever, to come back to your blog, because that's where your content is, that's where your value is, and that's where your products and services are. So they're not
Right.
going to find it over there on social media scrolling. They're going to find it when you constantly send them back to your blog. So,
Right.
Deb, what I want you to do is go to the hamburger, all right, the little
Mm-hmm.
hamburger menu, and we are going to click on the little down arrow next to your name, all right? Great. And then we're going to go to integrations. Down underneath settings, you're going to see integrations. Right. Now, you see all of these integrations here. What we want to do is scroll down now, WordPress, most popular WordPress. All right. You want to connect your WordPress. Now, if you just scroll down a sec, let me just see if it's underneath the list on this side. No. So let's just click on the WordPress. It's right up at the top, the big one.
This
Right.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are going to connect your WordPress. Now you're going to click enable, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what they're going to ask you to do, just scroll down a little so I could see the, right. We want to set up WordPress, okay? Now,
Okay.
normally you'd
Nope.
watch the video and you do that, but we just want to click on set up WordPress.
Okay.
Right. Now we need to scroll down. Your WordPress site is already open, all right? So you want to
Correct.
add a WordPress site. So what you're going to do is click there.
Click the add WordPress site.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. And you're going
Okay.
to go now to your WordPress site that's already open on your dashboard. You're going to search for plugins and you're going to add new plugin. All right. So let's go to plugins. So guys, you see that we already have all of this stuff set up. You have to have your website open. Once you got CoSchedule, you got it open. And what Deb is going to search for in the plugins is CoSchedule. All right, you're going to search over there for CoSchedule. In the search bar, what you're going to do is type it, Deb, scroll up,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
right to the top. You're going to click,
That would make sense. Okay. That will save time.
yeah. Don't worry. This is all learning. All right, guys. So, and then what you're going to do is click install. That is the CoSchedule plugin. You're going to click install.
Okay, I have a question
Yeah.
because somebody out there may have a question.
Mhm.
Is this a free plugin?
Yes, it is. It's a
Okay.
free plugin. Yes. Many plugins that you have on your website, they're free or they're connected to a paid service that you have outside of WordPress. All right. So then once you click activate, all right. Okay. Now, what we need to do, just let that do what it has to do. Plugin is setting up. All right. Now click activate. Now you'll see it already pulled in Deb's marketing calendar. It already has all her login information there. That's because CoSchedule is open on one tab and her website is open on another tab. So it's almost as if the two tabs are talking to each other. They're already connected. And look at that, your calendar just popped right into your website.
It did.
Yeah.
I'm looking just for those that are watching this, I'm just looking at the top at a message that is being sent to me. You may have multiple WordPress image optimization plugins installed. This may cause unpredictable behavior while optimizing your images, inaccurate reporting, or images to not display. For best results, use only one image optimized plugin at a time. These plugins may cause issues with Smush. So we don't have to worry. We're only going to use this one, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So now this is what your calendar looks like in CoSchedule. And the reason we've connected it with your blog is because I'm gonna do one of two things here, all right? Because you could either do it on your website or you could do it inside of CoSchedule, all right?
Okay.
So I want you see that little globe, the search bar next to create? Right over, no, in, you see where it says
Right
create?
here.
Right, that's
This
search.
one
Yep.
or this one?
No, this
This.
search. Yeah. Now, what I want you to do is type the title of a recent blog post.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let's just do one that I just did the other day. Oh, this should pull it up, I would think.
Right. You see, as soon as you start.
There it is.
So
There
that
it
little
is.
list is basically all your blog posts that are on your website. CoSchedule will pull your blog posts in from WordPress. And then if you click on that, right? So click on that know, like, and trust factor. That blog looks very familiar. And this is exactly what you will see inside of CoSchedule. So what I want you to do is scroll down a little bit, Deb. Scroll. All right. And this is the fun part. This is the syndication. So we're scrolling. All of this stuff comes from your blog post, right? From your blog. You're going to scroll and scroll. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Might have to scroll a little more. You got a lot of categories there. Right. So let's stop right here. Okay. So this is the part where we're doing the syndication. So you see, this is what your blog would look like if you share it on social. It's got the little thumbnail. You've got a little bit of a description there. You see that plus sign there where it says today? All right. And then if you scroll down a little more, the plus sign right there where it says today. If you scroll a little more, you'll see tomorrow, you'll see next week, you'll see next month, and then you could put custom dates. Those are the time frames that you could share your blog content out. All right.
Awesome.
It's really like a cycle. So you put it there. So when you are actually publishing a blog post, you can set this up before the blog post has even been published.
Oh, really?
It will show when published. So when the blog post is actually published, it will go out and it will share on your social channels. Now, what I want you to do is click on that plus sign on the today.
Which
on
today?
Yeah, click on the plus sign.
Okay.
Right. Now, you see where it says add social profiles? You can go up there and add the social profiles.
You want me to do the drop down?
Yes. Yeah, do the drop down. And you select the profiles that you want to share it on. So Deb has her Facebook and her LinkedIn connected. So you can do it on both or you could do it on one. Right.
Okay.
In the space where you see the slug, you could just click on the white space there a sec there. White space over here, like on the white
over here.
Yeah, sorry. I'm there on.
Oh, there's the slug. Sorry.
Yes. So you see this slug. You can backspace all of that and write your own caption. This is where we write a social media caption to get people to come to your blog post. All right. You can do that.
Okay. So we want to backspace, correct?
Yes, so we want to backspace that because what this is there is just the title of the blog post and the URL. But you can type something, anything that you want to type about it. All right. And we're not going to do it right now. But what I want you to do is scroll down. All right. Now, Deb, do you have images along with this blog post, or is this the only image you have in your blog post? I don't know if you remember.
Well, actually, it's got a video in it.
Got a video. Okay. Well, it's got a video, but we don't have any other images. So, but anyway, what I want to share with you all is you see we have a camera and we have a video. All right. You could hit on that camera. I want you to hit on the camera, not the video. All right. Now scroll up a little so that we can see what's at the top of your screen. Right. Now you see this here. You can add a different image Or you could click this project. Click on this project, right? And what it does is it pulls in all of the other images associated with this blog post. So if
Oh,
Deb
very
had 3 or
cool.
4 other images inside of there, she could switch the
Mm-hmm.
image, all right? And this is what makes the syndication even better. Because if you have different images in your blog post, you could share the same blog post with different images, right, on social media
Nice.
over and over again. All right. So let's just cancel out of here. All right. So scroll down and
Okay.
there should be a cancel button. Right. So just
Yeah.
cancel. Right. And then what you want to do is you schedule. Right. You could, if you hit
Mm-hmm.
click on best time. All right. Now, co-schedule, they have their algorithm and they work with the social networks. If you are scheduling something today, they'd either say best time right now, in an hour from now, 3 hours from now, 5 hours from now. If this was, so what I want you to do is see where you have today, Deb. I want you to click on today. No, right, yeah,
Just
today. Yeah, click on that. And let's change that to 3 days from now. Okay. Now click on best time again. This is what happens when you're scheduling it in the future. They give you a range. So maybe you know that your audience is on LinkedIn between 8 and 11, or maybe they're on LinkedIn
mm-hmm.
between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. Then you could click specifically which time frame you want them, what you want co-schedule to share your blog post on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter, wherever it is on social media. All right?
Now I have a question.
Yes.
We have both of my integrations, my
Mhm.
business page on Facebook and my LinkedIn.
Right.
Let's say a good time for LinkedIn might be the 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., but
Mhm.
a better time for Facebook would be the 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Is there a way that we can schedule both of them or one at a time?
So you can do one at a time, but this is where the best time option comes in. So if you just
Okay.
select best time, what I want you to do is just click on it, best time, right? And let's hit save, right? Now, what's going to happen is inside of the schedule, you're going to see those would be the 2 posts, and we'd have to go back
Mm-hmm.
out and edit those. But what times are you seeing it posting on LinkedIn, and what times are you seeing it saying on Facebook? Because I
It
can
just
see.
says 2 days best time and in 3 days best time.
Okay, so let's scroll down. All right, because what we're going to see is when it goes into your calendar, it actually sets it at 2 different times. So scroll down all the way to the bottom. Could we X out of
Okay.
it? No. So let's scroll up, back up to the top. Let's go back up to the top. All right, and it's next to publish. You should see something next to publish. Just hit the X button there. All right. Now, 3 days from now, you're going to see this schedule pop up. And where is it? Where is it?
There it is.
Right,
Oh,
3 days from now.
8:05 a.m.
Right.
and 1:10 p.m.
So what
Okay,
this
very
schedule
cool.
does with their algorithm is they figure out what's the best time on that specific day to share on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter. So one of the challenges that we had historically with social media is that when you mass schedule, all right, with like say LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they would all go out at the same time. And I was like, but we don't want that, right?
Hmm.
We want the it to be on the best time for LinkedIn. We want it to be the best time for Facebook. And that's what happens. Now, I just want to show you this, all of this we did inside of the website, inside of WordPress. Let's go back
Hmm.
to co-schedule, to your co-schedule tab really quickly. All right. Now, notice they said, awesome, you're connected. Okay.
Hmm.
So all we got to do is X out of here or scroll down to see if
Click
there's
that.
anything to save or anything like that because we're already connected and we already, right, there's the X.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's go, you see the hamburger, sorry, the hamburger
Over
menu.
here.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's click
Hmm.
on that. And now let's go down to your calendar. You see under
Oh,
home, there's calendar, right? Okay. Now you're going to see a very similar view, your calendar. So Deb, it will pull in those posts that you did, right? 3 days
yep,
from now.
right
Okay.
here.
Right. And it will start to pull in your blog post. So as you start posting your blog post, it should have done it by now, but maybe they need to do something. All right. But when you publish a new blog post, you'll actually see it on the calendar. What I want you to do, Deb, is go back to December. So you see how it's dated January 2nd to the 29th.
Uh-huh.
Just click that back button. Let's see if they're pulling in right. So you see where it has WordPress there on the 15th?
Oh, yes.
All your blog posts, right? So they're on your calendar, so you know when it was published and all of this. And then the same thing that we did with that syndication. If you click on, let's click on that one on the 15th, for example. All right. When you click
Now,
on it,
for our audience, does
mhm,
this look like you can see a blog like every single day? Remember, I was in that 10-day
and
blog challenge in December, and it's pulled up every one of them. There's my know,
everyone,
like, and trust.
yes.
Okay, so we want to click on this one, correct?
Yes. Yep. Click on that one. And I just
Okay,
want to demonstrate it. You can do, once you have it, you see the same view comes up. If you scroll all the way down, you'll be able to see where you're going to have the ability to syndicate this blog, right? So you have the image, and then you can go and add the social posts that you want to go along with these blogs, where it says today, tomorrow, next week, next month. And then you come back next month and you do the same thing, and you just set it for the month, and it keeps sharing out your blog posts.
okay, so when you said content, now you're talking the blog or something that I would maybe write
So
a little bit
we're
about the
talking
blog or whatever.
we're talking here strictly about sharing the blog. Now you still always need to write a snippet on
Right,
the post, because there's the social post and then there's the content that you want them to actually view, which is your blog post,
exactly.
right?
Right.
So you can take a snippet from that and share it out on social, right? And it will drive traffic back to your blog post, because the objective is, whether you share it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever, you want people to come back to your blog. All right. And this
Right.
allows you to do that in a very systematic way. Now, you can say, now, today is going to change tomorrow, right?
Mhm.
And today is going to change in a couple of days. So if you wanted this blog post to get out there, say you were doing a promotion and you wrote a blog post on a specific product, and you just wanted that blog post getting out there, you could literally come in every day and set this schedule, and it will be shared on social media. Now, don't overdo it, because people will get bored of seeing the same,
Right.
right?
Right.
Which is why it's helpful if you have different images for the blog post.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And normally I do put different images through my blog post because first of all, it breaks up the text. And second of all, it should and hopefully and whatever will keep the reader's interest also because you want to pick images that draw people in.
And
Obviously, that are connected with your blog. However, but like I say, I did video in quite a few of my blogs. Actually, all 10 blogs in December have our actually have Hillary and I what we have been teaching you.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I have a question.
Mhm.
Um, let's say I want to do a little snippet about the blog. Would I click on the today or
Yes.
would I do add a description or how does that work?
So you would want to click on the today. So let's do that. Click on today. All right. And right there in that box where you see they've already put in a little caption, you could backspace that, and that's where you're going to write your caption. All right.
This
No,
one?
up there where it says design tools for digital entrepreneurs, and then it has the slug.
Oh,
Right.
this is where I need to
Yes.
backspace it.
Yes, and
Yes.
that's where
Okay.
you write your.
And so, um, my mind just went crazy here. Um, Let me see if it's down here. Oh, yes. Okay. We've got this scheduled. Well,
Mhm.
no, this one's not scheduled
No, not
technically.
as yet. Once you haven't saved it, no. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to think of something real quick here?
Yeah. Or I could give you a shortcut. I want
Oh,
you
okay.
so backspace those two things. And I'm going to give you a little shortcut. I want you to click your curly brackets,
My
type your
curly bracket.
yeah, on the, so type, just type the curly brackets. I think it's shift and then one of the brackets. Type it right there.
Uh, what do you mean bracket?
The curly brackets on the
Uh,
keyboard.
yeah, the one
Yeah.
on the 9 and the 0.
No, that's the normal brackets. The curly one is it's above the square bracket, I guess. Let me see if I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
All
click on
right.
them.
What do I need to hit? Shift?
Yeah, shift and then yeah. Now look what pops up magically. Do you see that thing that says excerpt? I want you to click on excerpt.
Yes. Oh my goodness gracious. Is this woman a genius or what?
These are
All
just
right.
cute little tools that I like about CoSchedule, right? Now don't forget to add your social profile at the top. All right. Now, this is where, when you're writing good blogs, because what Deb did here, she wrote a really good blog because that actually comes from her blog post. Okay. All right. That piece actually comes from your blog post. Now, if you do SEO and you put an excerpt inside of your SEO, that's where it comes from. Okay. And usually that's something that's going to catch the reader's attention. So it's
Mhm.
perfect to put in a social post. That's why CoSchedule allows you the ability to just pull that snippet in. All right.
Oh my gosh, not only is it free, but look how easy it is. They almost do the work for
Good for
us.
you. Exactly. Once you're a good, now this is the thing where if you're a really good blogger, you could really maximize on these tools. Now, let's say, for example, somebody didn't have their SEO done. All right. And I know Deb does her SEO very well. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
they,
Thank you.
they would not have the ability to pull this. So now if you click save on that, and I want to show you how it's going to look in your calendar.
Okay, before I hit save, this 198, what does that mean?
That's the
Do
number
I
of
need?
characters. So that's important for if you are sharing on Twitter, because we got a
Okay.
character limit on Twitter. But other than
Okay.
that, yeah. So
Okay.
what
Now, do I need to do anything to schedule for the day? I mean, since this day's almost over, or do I want to
you could
pick a
set it for
time?
tomorrow. Let's how about if we just change from today to tomorrow so that we see what it looks like. So click one day from now. That will be tomorrow, and
Best
then
time
best time, and then
and
let's hit
save.
save. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if we X out at the top,
Right here.
yeah, all right. What we're going to see is on the calendar. So we're in this.
Oh,
We have to go back to
yeah, we got to go
around
back to,
today.
we got to come back to this year.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go. And look, there's the little snippet.
there it is.
How cool is that?
Now, one last thing, Deb. What if you didn't want to share that content on Friday and you prefer share it on Saturday? I want you to just click on the LinkedIn one and drag it over to the 15th. Just click on it and drag it over. Right. You could
Okay.
easily rearrange what content. So once it's on your calendar, you could easily go in there, rearrange, shift things about. Maybe I don't want all of these on this day, you know, and
Yes,
it's
yes.
very simple on your calendar. So that
Okay.
is a quick introduction. Deb has actually now gone through and set up her co-schedule. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's
Now,
helped
I have a
you.
question.
Mhm.
Oh, go ahead.
And she's
Okay,
helped you
back
set up.
here on Wednesday, the 5th and the 6th,
Mhm.
Thursday, I've got some things in here. Where did that come from?
That came from Facebook. So what CoSchedule does is it pulls in. So even if you did not post it through CoSchedule, it pulls in your information that you've posted on your social platforms, right? So for
Oh,
example, if you wanted to share that again, whatever that was, say on the 5th, you could actually hover over it, click on it. If you click on it, you see those three dots at the side,
mm-hmm.
right? You can click on that and then duplicate. Okay. Ah, okay.
Oh, I can.
You can't.
Okay. Well,
So
see,
we,
this is a teaching a moment. So this was good. This was
yeah,
good. So we'll just go back.
back,
Maybe.
right. I think you have to
Maybe.
scroll down and say no thanks. Yeah. You have to
Oh.
scroll down and
Oh,
say no thanks.
that's right.
So,
That's
so we've
right.
running,
We
yeah.
for,
So we've run into some
yeah.
pro features. All right. But anyway, so let's X out
All
of here.
right.
All right. But so we knew that there are going to be some pro features. So if you wanted to duplicate post, you got to get pro. All right. But you can move things around. Okay. So that posted from last week, I think it was, you could duplicate a post
Yeah, I
and
believe I
put
did
it,
it last week. Yes.
yeah. You could duplicate it, edit it a little bit, and then share it on another platform on another day.
Right.
All right.
Right. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a time saver.
All right. So we have, if you, I don't know if you want to stop share and come back to us now.
Oh, but I'm
Um,
having fun. Come on.
Deb is having so much fun. But yes,
Okay, I hit stop share.
right. So now you have to come back to our screen so that you could, because I'm
What do I
seeing
have to
you.
do? Okay, I'm still in co-schedule.
Okay, so look at the top
I
for a red circle. Look at the top on your,
up here on
yeah.
the StreamYard.
Yeah, you see StreamYard, click on it. Yep.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Okay, now let me
There we
there.
go.
See
All
how
right.
easy that was?
Yes.
Well, guess what? We recorded it as far as you can go in and see us do it again. Because you know what? I'm going to go back in and do it again because I didn't get to write anything down.
And yes, sometimes you need to write down those steps, but definitely this is a tool that's going to help you, especially getting your
Yeah,
blog content out. We want people on our blog. We don't want people hanging out on social, but they're there anyway, right? So
right,
we got to
right.
get them there out on social, bring them back to our website, and CoSchedule is a wonderful tool to be able to help you to get that done. All right.
Yes.
So,
And one reason why you want to do a blog is
mhm,
first of all, you got to have your own website.
yeah.
Nobody can take it away from you. It's yours. And so you put your blog in there. And in your blog, you can have some links that lead to something that you might be an affiliate with. So you can earn
Mhm.
some money that way. But also, you want them on your website because you're going to have other things that you're possibly selling, like coaching or some kind of a product or some other kind of a service. So that's why we wanted to show you this. And since I've not ever used CoSchedule before, as if you hadn't figured that out, um, to see really how easy it is. Now,
Mhm.
yes, Hillary walked me through it. And we've got this for you to rewatch it, to do it yourself if this is what you'd like to do. But you saw how easy it was
Easy.
and how super it was when you saw my calendar.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh. I don't know. I think I told you at one time I would sit on a Sunday afternoon for 2 or 3 hours and schedule to about 2 weeks out.
Mhm.
And I started out three blog or three
Repost.
three posts, thank you,
Mhm.
a day. And so that took a lot of time because I had to do the posts and then I had to
Mhm.
schedule them. And if I would have had CoSchedule, and obviously CoSchedule was around, but I was still new enough way back when. CoSchedule would have been way too much for me at that point. But now I'm experienced and I can do it. And you saw how easy it was. So.
Yes, and it's really easy to follow. So I really hope that you're able to, take the little dive, touch your toe in it, check it out. I'm sure Deb is going to have a link at the bottom there for co-schedule. If you want to get into it, definitely try it out. It's simple. Yes, it's simple for me because I've been using it for a long time. But if Deb is saying it's simple and she just connected it, okay, she just connected it with us live here tonight. So get it out there and start scheduling your content. All right. And we didn't even talk about other social content, right? We were just focused on the blog. So once you're driving, you'll see all the other things that you're able to do with it. All right.
Yeah.
Have
awesome.
a great night, everybody. This was a great session. Loved it.
Yes. And we will see you next week. Have a great week.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.